welcome back to my channel. I'm going to draw 3 cards today for Aries, and just to sort of have a little bit of insight, really to asking for these cards to be for a little bit of insight for the rest of the month, seeing out of May. Okay, so I need to just emphasize that readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please, if I can ask, I'm a new channel, and if you would like and subscribe, it would really help me greatly. I really appreciate it. I'm looking to do more and more of these readings and to bring different styles of reading and other things, all spiritual, to you. So if there's anything you would want, styles of reading or anything you'd like me to bring in, either as readings or teaching, then please do just to comment, and then I'll come back to you. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Okay, so I'm just having a little bit of a shuffle here. So this is for Aries. It's just 3 cards, just to give us some information. What can we be told about Aries? 1. Right, I'm going to look at the... Right, okay. So, now, this does feel for me, Aries, those of you... Obviously, this reading is for the collective. And so, you know, if there's information here you can understand, it's going to go out to a lot of people. But there's information that you understand then, and it resonates with you, then to be taken. But if, you know, information that doesn't sit with you or you can't resonate with, then just dismiss. Because it is for, obviously, the collective. It's not homing into one particular person. However, I do feel with this, I'm feeling actually, Aries, that there would be many of you out there who, I'm starting here with the 5 of Cups as the overseeing card, and also the 9 of Wands. This feels to me, Aries, as though it hasn't been the most easiest of late for you. It can well literally be that I'm feeling, for some of you, it may well be you've been feeling a bit under the weather. You know, you've been sort of fighting one thing after another, not feeling quite yourself. And I feel like that I want to say the words push back, as if it's as if like you feel as though, yeah, I feel as though like being you know, when they're saying 2 steps forward, 1 step back, I feel as though that there's an element of feeling that as well. So around sort of health, whether or not it's health itself or whether or not it's, you know, being under the weather, where you feel as though you're sort of catching up on things, getting ahead with things, and then suddenly feeling unwell again, and then you're off. Or you're sort of like, you're not able to sort of be your bright, bubbly self. So yeah, so this does feel as though that this is centered around that. I also feel that I know I'm connecting with some people where this is also around, like they feel as though they've been having things put on them, as if they've been given too much to do. It's like as if you feel as though you're actually getting to the end of one task, or you're just achieving it, and then before you know it, you're given something else to do. And it's as if like it feels like it's never ending. That does also feel as though that applies to you as well. So if this makes sort of sense to you so far, then sort of hold tight, and we'll carry on, and we'll go through the reading for you. I also feel that I am connecting to with this. It may well be that many of you understand this. I feel as though that I'm talking with, I feel like I am further up. I'm up north in the UK, or if it's overseas, I feel like north is playing a part. I feel like I'm talking with regards to the north, and with regard, when I'm sort of talking with regards to the UK, I feel as though that I'm talking around. I feel like there you would be able to understand, as if there has been connections with you, Aries, where there's been a change in their job, or a change in their commitments, their hours, things that they're doing, something that they had to be doing sort of daily, and were committed to. I feel as though in some way this has changed. So hopefully you'll be able to understand that, put that into place. Okay. So what are we wanting? I'm going to take, actually, I'm going to put that card there. I'm going to take some more cards because I do feel as though that I'm being given some more information as well. So that Nine of Wands is really giving me this feeling, like being a bit downtrodden, feeling as though we're not really getting anywhere fast. And I feel there does seem to be this feeling of, again, that's that same thing as if I'm being put on, as if I'm being asked to do one task after another. It's never ending, like. They say that's a woman's work day, isn't it? And the day is never ending. Right, okay. That is what it feels like. Oh, something just literally has jumped up as well. Right, okay. That just jumped out there in the shuffle. The High Priestess. I want to say as well that right, I'm taking this card. I know that you want to come out. Right, okay. Again, it's the same feeling. It's when we got the Knight of Wands and we're coming in with the High Priestess, I feel as though that there has been around you would be able to understand Aries changes. The Knight of Wands tells me of changes. There's been changes around you, so changes that have affected you. That's the main thing. That's the sort of thing to home in on. It's changes that have been affecting you. Now, it's weird because the High Priestess is coming in and I feel like I'm connecting with the side of her where there is things it's very much not being disclosed, not hidden, hidden rather, and yeah, not sort of shared. Now, I don't know whether or not this is something that you are trying to overcome, or you're trying to find out things or bring things into the open, but that it does feel as though that you're going to be having this in the next few weeks, Aries, as if there is things that are out there that you're wanting to discover, you're wanting to unfold, you're wanting to know a little bit more on. Now, this could be obviously in different areas of your life, Aries, so this could be literally, we could be talking about things around the workplace, home, it could even be in relationships, but there does seem to be as if there is we're looking into things, we're questioning things, and often what comes in, the typical thing that comes in with the High Priestess, actually I think I'll have that put up on the screen. The High Priestess, we often will see this when it's like using your own intuition, following your own instincts. And I do feel there is an element of this. Now, when I look at this card, I'm very drawn to the cross. I know that there is an element of asking you to just have a little bit of faith. And I do feel as though that I am talking, for some reason, as I'm saying this, I feel as though things are slowing down. So this does give me an indication as though things are not going to be quick to be resolved, Aries. But I do feel as though that this is literally just being acknowledged. Changes that are going to be coming in and possibly not quick to be resolved around you, to be expecting that during this month and moving forwards. Now, I know by that Five of Cups, there is elements where this card can show a little bit of despair. This despair. This can be like someone feeling, okay, what do I do now? Where do I go now? But there is one of the key things that comes in with this card is we will actually see it when we need to be focusing on not only what is here, what's the can I bring that up? Yeah. Not only the cups that are fallen and the spilt milk as such, but also the cups that are up. There's an alternative. I do find with the fives, which is a good trait, is that we do see when we have fives, there's either struggles and there's change and there's things that are very much surrounding us, especially when we're putting anywhere near the Knight of Wands. We know there's change and it's things that we're possibly not comfortable with. We may be feeling as though we're a little bit out of our comfort zone, or it's and these two together is things that have been sort of thrust upon us, or things we have no option but other than to be dealing with. Okay, now what can I tell you that is promising? What can we look at? What can we hope in moving forwards? When we have the Nine of Pentacles, I like to see this card because this tells me that nines are suggesting to me that there is going to be some form of changes here. Now, this does I feel that there is going to be this falling back on reserves, or falling back on people, or being able to, people that we falling back on, we can rely on, or situations we can rely on. I also want to say about trusting yourself as well. Again, as I say that, I know that I'm referring back to the High Priestess. Trust yourself, trust your instincts as well. And I do feel as though that this feels yes, there's going to be some hiccups, and yes, it's going to feel as though it's a little bit sort of uphill struggle as such. But it does feel as though that there is, for many of you, you're going to be seeing, you know, things that you have. It's either like you are going to be drawing back on your. It's things that I feel that I am connecting with things that have been put in reserve. If we look at this card, I mean, this card isn't normally talking with regards to the past or history, but I do feel as though that I am really drawn to her with these cards, and I feel as though it's what we've done in reserve, what, you know, how these got here in the beginning, falling on back on things of the past. Now, what am I like? I'm going to be taking another card. Right, okay. I'm going to take something else because I feel another card, because I do feel as though I need. Right, okay. This, when we've got the Three of Swords. Now, I know with this, as I said, we're falling on things of the past. We're looking at it's things we've had in place, and I feel as though there's going to be this element of cutting some things free, cutting loose of some things, cutting some ties. This fits very much in with the Six of Swords. We see this. We see them. See how this person here, the persons are moving forwards. They're literally in the boat, off they're going, and the saying that comes in. Many of the cards have got little sayings that go with them. You probably have heard of them already. And this is very much like from stormy waters into calmer seas. So this would suggest that from these periods, and you know, for some of you, it's going to be quite upheavals. It's going to be times that there have been great struggles. These are not, you know, easy. But for some of you, it's going to be, you know, something that's done and dusted within a day or a few days. It's like literally, you know, we all, how our lives are all different, and how we live our lives are very different, and so are the experiences. And so some of us can have something that, you know, that's quite more dramatic and goes on, but others it can be quite short-lived. But I do feel as though these cards are perfectly giving us an example of it's like drawing on things, because even as I look at that card there and I look at the grapes, I feel as though we're drawing on things that we've already put in place, or drawing on things that are already there, or structures that are already there. So hopefully that will resonate with you. It's like support systems and looking at things that we've already previously built. Sometimes it can even be that, as I say, people. It can be people that we feel as though we can actually go back and relate to. I do, when I see this card coming in though, and very often this comes in, so please do take this as well, Aries. I do feel that there is elements, normally there is change. There's changes, as I say, and I'm repeating myself now, but there's changes in a situation, or there's changes within the finances, or there's changes within our assets. Now, again, that hasn't got to be bad things. That can literally be that we're making changes to be better in ourselves. When we have this, the Three of Swords, and we're cutting loose, we're disengaging, we're taking ourselves out, putting these two cards together, as I say again, I'm repeating myself, we're disengaging, we are taking ourselves out of one situation and moving ourselves forwards. And I feel that this will be an element of not being taken advantage of, or we're not being put in a position, that sort of scenario. Okay, so positive cards. I will sort of leave that with you. I will say, you know, this may play out and go into the next month, but I have asked for cards that are going to give us information as to what really is, you know, how we're seeing May playing out for you. Okay, so I hope it resonates with you. If you, you know, please comment. Feel free to comment below. I would love to hear from you, and it builds up the channel. And also, if you could like and subscribe, as I say, I'll be very, very grateful if you could support me in that. Okay, thank you very much. Bye for now.